हेलो देयर गाइस, व्हाट्स अप, वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल एंड होप यू ऑल आर डूइंग गुड। तो आज हमारे सामने है Honda Highness 350 और ये वीडियो रहेगा इस बाइक का एक डिटेल्ड वॉक अराउंड और फर्स्ट राइड इम्प्रेशंस वीडियो। और वीडियो के एंड तक बने रहिए क्योंकि मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि ये बाइक एक बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग कंटेंडर क्यों होती है और अगर ये बाइक मेरी होती तो इस पर मैं क्या मॉडिफिकेशंस करता टू सूट माई नीड एंड टू पर्सनलाइज द बाइक इवन मोर। तो इसी बात पे चलिए वीडियो को शुरू करते हैं। तो क्विक वॉक अराउंड ऑफ दी Honda Highness CB350। ये है DLX प्रो वेरिएंट। प्रो में सिर्फ डिफरेंस ये है कि आपको 2 हॉर्न मिलेंगे एंड द क्रोम कवर्स ऑन एवरीथिंग। सो क्रोम एक्स्ट्रा रहेगा प्रो में इवन देयर फॉर दी FI एंड यू हैव ब्लूटूथ कनेक्टिविटी इन प्रो और ड्यूअल पेंट स्कीम। तो ये आपको सिर्फ प्रो के फीचर्स है जो प्रो में मिलेंगे। एंड स्टार्ट करेंगे फ्रंट ऑफ द बाइक। 19 का रिम है ये और MRF के टायर्स है 100/90 ट्यूबलेस। यस, द बाइक बोasts ऑफ LED यूनिट, front side light and the tail light as well. I'll turn them on and I'll show you. Always on headlamps and this is the high beam. And these are the side indicators which also act as DRL. I mean, they are a bit confusing because I'll just show you. Wait. As you can see, I've turned the left indicator on and it is blinking, but at the same time this one is on, so it is a bit confusing. Then in the front you have a charging socket with a type C. Then it has dual throttle cables, Honda ka badging, Highness CB350 ka badging and chrome cover for the engine case. Even there's chrome cover for the FI unit. So yeah, and how can we forget the dual horns? Obviously this bike comes with ABS and 280 mm rear rotor. Section is 130/70 18-inch rims, and the retro theme is followed behind with this side light, round side lights and this round tail light. Another good feature I liked about this is this is for the helmet. Wait, I'll show you. So whenever you are in a market and you want to keep your helmet safe, just turn this, put the strap to this and lock it and you can leave. That's a good feature by Honda. Another detailed touch they have given is over here. That is this, you can see this plastic lining kind of a thing over here. So I have done a video on it. This will basically help you protect your metal tank. I've done a video on the channel and Honda is doing that from the showroom, so that's a nice thing. And coming to the seat, अगर आपको seat remove करना है तो you have to remove this bolt, उसके बाद ही seat आएगा. This is the pass button, that would be your high beam. This is your normal low beam. This is to navigate through different modes. This is your horn, which is in a weird position because otherwise यहाँ पे side light होती है, and this is your side light. This you will take some time to get used to, but once you're used to it, it'll be fine. Here, ignition key, kill switch, everything in one. So it's 3-step. This is killed in the middle to put on the FI and then power on. This bike also comes with a hazard. When we turn on the key, yeah, so यहाँ पे भी एक बटन दिया है जिससे आप डिफरेंट मोड्स के थ्रू जा सकते हो, like this one, this button on top, or you can go through over here also. We'll do the same thing. See, which that's the kickstand indicator और यहाँ पे ट्रैक्शन कंट्रोल का भी है. और हाँ, फ्रंट में आपको कन्वेंशनल टाइप के फॉक्स मिलेंगे. ये भी एक बहुत ही अच्छा टच है. एक्स्ट्रा मड गार्ड कवर which prevents any spillage over here. So that was a quick walk around of the Honda Highness CB350. Now let's do the fun part. What's the fun part? Well, that is to ride the motorcycle Honda Highness CB350. pull in the clutch. And don't worry, the bike is heated enough. I'm not just revving it. Doesn't that sound good? So yeah, let's roll. One thing I would like to give credit to is how smooth the motor is, how smooth the overall bike is. There are absolutely no vibrations at all. The seat is very comfortable and very manageable for people up to a height of 5'5" because the bike is also very light. So the Honda Highness CB350 comes with an engine of 348 cc's, power figures of 21 PS and a torque of 30 Nm. With double disc brakes, dual channel ABS and tubeless tires. The foot pegs are slightly forward set. Did you notice that? I reached for the horn again. Oh yeah, by the way, this bike is lighter than a Royal Enfield by 10 to 12 kilos. I'll put the exact weight over here. And it does make a difference. This bike almost feels like a KTM 390. Like it's that light. बात करें इस बाइक की राइडिंग पोजीशन की, it is very comfortable. Like you sit upright with your hands wide enough. Since the handlebar ये बहुत ही अच्छा wide है और it is very comfortable, and coming from a Himalayan owner, you can understand how comfortable it is. The fit and finish of this motorcycle is also really very nice. Like right now I'm in third gear cruising at 60. If I shift to fourth, I feel no vibrations at all, and the bike is just gliding, like literally gliding. Also, shift से याद आया, इसका clutch operation. This clutch is so light. I think it's one of the lightest which I've ever used on a motorcycle. Like literally I can do it with one finger. It is that light. The gear shifts, both down and up, are just amazing. Very precise. Like you put it in gear, it will stay there without a doubt. And continuing with the positives of this bike, the suspension is just immaculate. When you visually see a pothole or bad road, that doesn't translate to how it feels when you go over it. And since we are crossing over here, let's take a time to appreciate this exhaust note. Isn't it pleasing? Also, you all saw how the bike just came alive in the mid-range and it's going all the way up to the top end of the torque band. I mean, how smooth and effortless was that? Honda claims that this bike gives a mileage of about 35 to 40, but the owner has also told me that on highways this bike does give above 45. That's pretty good. On this day during our test, I have got a mileage of about 35 to 36. I'll show you the proof of it in a few seconds. I think this bike is a proper modern bike with the soundtrack of a classic bike and the looks of a classic bike. This feels and runs like a street bike. Also बात करें इस बाइक की stopping power, that is brakes की. The front rotor is of 320 mm and the rear one is of 280. And the calipers are from Nissan. And the bike stops. Like अगर आप इस पे ब्रेक प्रेस करोगे तो be sure the bike will stop. Plus I think it has slipper clutch, so that would help again in aggressive downshifts, your tire won't lock, and the bike comes with dual channel ABS, so that is also an extra safety feature. Oh yeah, how can I forget? So a 350cc retro classic from Honda has traction control. Yes, traction control. Also, the mirrors are decent enough. They could have been better, but they're decent enough. You can see what's behind you. और अगर आपको on the go, you have to see how many kilometers you have done on the trip or what's the average. You can press this buttons to move up and down. As you can see, that's your average. That is 36.1. Crazy. That's the range which it will go for, and the amount of fuel it has, that is 253 kilometers it would go for. Also, आप इस बटन को भी प्रेस करके you can just go through all those modes, like 14.3 was the voltage. You can do that also. This bike is actually perfect for everyday city use and highway runs. It's comfortable, smooth, and comes with a lot of safety features. And the build quality is also decent. Now let's move to the last topic of the video. That is, what are some of the modifications which I will do if I had owned the bike. And these would be personalized for me, that it would be my taste. So it's not necessary that you will like it. So yeah, I tell them in every video related to a vehicle. तो इस बाइक का I personally don't like chrome, तो chrome delete तो बनता है totally. And second would be to remove these mirrors and put some bar end mirrors. They will look really nice. Handlebar, I had thought of removing it, but I will keep it because it is very comfortable. Maybe a chrome delete on it. Chrome delete, chrome delete, chrome delete everywhere. Sari guard has to go, because कौन सारी गार्ड पहन के, कौन सारी पहन के anyways बाइक पे नहीं बैठने वाला. Then this rear part, what I was thinking is to remove it totally if it is possible, and do some kind of a tail tidy over here with these lights on top and the number plate. So yeah, those were a few things which I thought would look better on the motorcycle, and as I said earlier, as per my taste. And yeah, maybe a small fly screen over here, just a small one. So this was my take on the Honda Highness CB350. Compared to its rivals, the engine characteristic is of a street fighter and the looks is of a retro classic. I think that explains it all. If you watched the video till here, please give it a thumbs up. Share it ahead with someone who wants to buy a bike and is looking for a Highness 350 or any of its competition. Until then, I will see you in my next video. Take care and peace out.